Greetings, you placid rotten tails. I hope you're doing well. My name is Graham, and welcome to the Crack-A-Pack here on LRRMTG, where today I am joined by CGB, a.k.a. Covert Go Blue, a.k.a. Dan. And today we're opening this collector booster of March of the Machine.
I'm really excited.
I say we are. I mean, you are, because it's yours. So you're opening it.
I'm opening this.
You're opening it.
Right here.
Right in front of...
Right
that's
now?
the premise of the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I play a lot of Arena.
Cardboard,
this is
man.
how
You
it
gotta,
usually
like,
works.
no, you
Yeah.
have to,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
do the whole, yeah, sorry.
Oh, all right. It's been a minute.
It's old school. Like your shirt.
They don't make them like they used to. What the
No, the collector boosters are tough to get into these days.
Okay. All right.
I've been bested by many a booster.
Okay. Going right in. Oh, no. Oh, no. So the very first card I have here is Seed of Hope. And I've been having a back and forth with Rachel about this card.
Okay.
Like, we cannot get this card out of our head trying to figure out what the hell we're supposed to do with it. And it just keeps me up at night.
Mill 2 cards. You may put a permanent card from among the milled cards into your hand. You gain 2 life. It sounds to me like it's more complicated to draw a card.
Maybe, but if it misses, like, you get nothing.
Well, just don't miss.
Pure gambling. Okay. Anyway, this card is just giving me nightmares of what the heck I'm supposed to do with it.
Fair.
All right, next up, Alabaster Host. Intercessor?
Love a good cycle of common cyclers. Of cyclers.
We've got Fertilid's Favor.
Okay.
Yeah, ramp, counters, 2 targets, weirdly.
Sure.
Bad with Zada, surprisingly.
I tend to rank all my cards on how good they are with Zada.
Assimilate Essence. I like counterspells.
Nice.
Gloomfang Mauler.
Ah, another one of that cycler cycle.
Get those cyclings on. Mutagen Connoisseur.
Ooh, we're into the uncommons already. Collector boosters.
Isn't it nice?
It is.
It just goes so fast. So if you're wondering which mutagen is the most right for you, we have a card here who understands.
It's like, can you recommend a mutagen that pairs well with steak?
Or anything.
Yeah.
All right. Seraph of New Capenna transforms into Seraph of Old Capenna. No, it transforms into Seraph of New Phyrexia. It's an interesting little Fallen Angel.
Yeah.
Fallen Angel callback. You can sack a creature and attack as a 5/4.
Oh, it is very much just like the Fallen Angel. That's super cool. Also, Seraph of New Capenna, when transformed, works well with the mutagen connoisseur that cares about transformed creatures. So it's all coming together.
Then, do you like forests?
Honestly, love forests.
What this one, if you look at it from this angle right here,
Okay.
it looks like there's an eye, and it's a giant like turtle face. Do you see it? Do you see the giant turtle or something?
Oh,
Giant
yeah.
animal in there.
Yeah. He's cute.
All right,
Good
I got a
forest.
rare.
All right, what's the rare?
I got it. Complete the circuit. This might be busted. This is a 5 and a blue instant with Convoke, and then you may cast sorcery spells this turn as though they had flash. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell twice. You may choose new targets for the copies.
You could cast so many copies of Seed of Hope.
You
Wait,
could
no, sorcery.
Instant or sorcery.
Instant or sorcery, okay.
But check it out. Doesn't it also say, if I read that right, it's not limited to the next instant or sorcery you cast.
You only get to copy the next one you cast.
That's a bummer.
When you next cast.
When you next cast, see, they move it out of order.
Yeah,
Okay.
didn't it used to say when you cast a hang on.
Cast your next.
This is cleaner templating. Therefore, I like it, but I'm startled.
And I look silly. You know what is good with Complete the Circuit?
Sorceries?
Complete the Circuit.
But now you have options because this one is foily and this one is extended art. So you can take your pick, right?
That's right. And you can cast a Complete the Circuit followed by a Complete the Circuit. How many copies of the next spell that you cast do you get? Judge.
Well, so it would be okay. So you cast one, and you copy this, and then you make a copy of it.
Yeah.
So all your sorceries have
Double flash.
super mega flash. the 3 times they've got flash now.
They're now move at interrupt speed.
Yeah. And then the next thing you cast after this, both of these would trigger, so you would get 3 copies. You get 3 copies because you'd get 1 copied and then copied.
I probably win if I have a spell.
At that point, yeah.
I probably win.
Stoke the flames?
Maybe. We'll see. And now I've got a card from Commander set, I believe.
Ooh.
My Emergent Woodworm.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I feel weird saying it.
3 and a green for a 4/4 with backup 3
I have never told anybody about my Emergent Woodworm.
in public. So, okay, backup 3. So it enters the battlefield. You put 3+1/+1 counters on a creature, and if it's another creature, it also gets, whenever this creature attacks, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is its power. You may put a permanent card with mana value X or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order.
Yeah. That can be a lot of value. That
huge.
seems really good, right?
Wow.
With almost any other creature, that's really good.
You know, I've never said this about someone's Emergent Woodworm. I would not get that removed.
All right.
Ride it out.
And here comes the kind of bonus card. We got a Firja, Judge of Valor.
In the Kaldheim showcase frame.
Yeah. It's very, very shiny. Flying lifelink 2/4. You cast your second spell. You look at your top 3. You get some value. Yeah. Top 3 cards of your library. Choose one for hand, the other into the graveyard.
And, you know, sure, you'd be playing white, black, and blue, but imagine you cast Complete the Circuit. You know, there's the second spell. So much extra value there. Graham's really stretching on this one.
You're trying. Let me bail you out.
I'm doing my best.
Good old solid red-white card. This is Rayav Mastersmith. It's a nice frame on that sucker, too. Look at that.
Oh, this is the Halo foiling treatment. You can only find them in collector boosters, I recently discovered.
Nice.
Yeah.
And passing out the double strike to the equipped creatures.
Very cool.
Then I've got a little full art foil. This is a Progenitor Exarch. It is XX and white. It is a 1/2 Phyrexian Cat Cleric, and this kitty is up to some mischief. When it enters the battlefield, you incubate 3x times, and then you tap it to transform an incubator token you control.
So for 3 mana, it's a 1/2 and an incubate token with 3 counters on it.
Yes, and you can.
But for
tap
5
this.
mana, you get 2 3/3s eventually.
Yep, eventually.
And then for 7 mana, you get 3 3/3s.
It's a good little.
Pretty good.
This kitty's a little a mana sink of a kitty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
dig it. Also, yeah, it's a Phyrexian Cat Cleric, which is there are some there are some type lines in this set. Let me tell you what. There's some wild stuff going on.
Last card. Ready?
Am I?
Grim Grin.
Grimgrin.
Corpseborn. I've seen this card going around. I have never played this card. It came out at a time when I wasn't active in Magic. But yeah, we got 3 and a blue and a black for a 5/5 legendary creature, zombie warrior mythic. And when it enters the battlefield, tapped. And it doesn't untap during an untap step. I'm loving it so far.
Yeah, you know it's going to be good.
But you sacrifice another creature, and you put a counter on this, a +1/+1 counter, and you untap it. Whenever it attacks, destroy target creature defending player controls and put a counter on Grimgrin.
Grimgrin's messed up.
Is this card like really popular because people like to say Grimgrin?
Grimgrin. I don't know if that's why it's popular. I don't even know if it is popular. I just know that I have a soft spot for Grimgrin, who himself, I believe, has many soft spots.
It looks kind of squishy, if I'm being honest. After that, we've got a Ragavan token.
You got a First Mate Ragavan token?
I did get a First Mate Ragavan token. Yes. Very excited about that one.
Monkey Pirate.
Absolutely.
That's sweet. All right, pretend that you're in a magical world where you're doing a draft of collector boosters.
Yes.
What are you first picking out of this pack? Say this is your pack 1.
This is my pack, and I have to make a pick.
Yeah. What's your pack 1 pick
I
one out
see.
of this?
Oh, man. It won't be one of the complete the circuits. I think that's asking a bit much.
Wheel the other one? No?
The Grimgrin might be cracked. I mean, I can see building around Grimgrin. I think the best like just standalone card is probably the Emergent Woodworm. Like that card seems really nuts to me, and kind of wild in a limited environment because you won't see it in a limited environment as the commander card very often.
That's true.
So yeah, I give me the emergent woodworm. I would take that one.
I'll take the Grimgrin. It's good to see Grimgrin and Grimgen. Nope, didn't. We tried it. I tried so hard, it didn't work.
I got nothing.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for joining me for opening a collector booster.
Oh, it was a pleasure. Always down to open a collector booster.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, Grimgrin, Ragavan. It's good stuff.
Thanks everybody for watching. If you're watching this on the YouTube, a reminder, of course, that everything we do here is brought to you by patreon.com/loadingreadyrun and by you watching. And if you're watching this during the PPR, hey, there's more PPR to come, so stick around. I've been Graham, joined by CGB. James is on tech, and Heather gets these online. Thank you all for watching. Later.